understand that happiness is a small piece of break between extended misery.
I'm here.
Any thoughts, any questions?
So, Guruji, so when people commit suicide, uh, how does the soul transfer in their cases?
Yeah, just like Rajput committed suicide right now, movie actor, right? Yeah, this is the pattern, right? We all know software patterns. So soul is in is en route to Yama Loka. Then suffers in Yama Loka for some time. Then put in a body suited to the psychological state when the person left the body. Then comes back to human life after some. This is normal death. Then there is suicidal death. Soul is in limbo since the next body is not ready. May go through Yamaloka and continues to wait till the next body is ready. Right?
Until that time, they will be wandering as ghosts.
Yes, yeah. That's what it is. They're in limbo. Ghostly existence. That's why you have to be careful. You know, sometimes when you're going near graveyards late at night, you should, recite Narsimha mantras like that, because who knows, some ghost can come and grab you. Ghost needs a body, right? So sometimes they enter, um, insecure people's bodies. Somebody who's drunk, for example, or under the influence of drugs. So ghost may enter their bodies. So one has to be super careful. One is destined to live for 68 years. Okay, fill in the blanks. How many years will he be a ghost?
12 years. 28 years. Actually, I just you told about the Narasimha mantra, Prabhuji. Like, what is the Narasimha mantra?
Okay, I'll give it to you. Hold on. Mind plus intelligence plus false ego. This is called subtle body. So the subtle body will be there. The subtle body never dies. Till you are liberated, the subtle body never dies. So what are you going to do about it? Nothing. You cannot do anything. You have to basically bear it till that point. So we have to be very careful. Otherwise, just like in that video, the black man became a white man. The white man became something else, like that. Keep on going from body to body to body, millions of times. So any thoughts? Any other questions? So you see subtle body in Kundalini Yoga, people in meditation. So this is an established science. They're not one link. There are hundreds of links right now around subtle body. Yeah. So we have to be careful. If you are not careful, we might end up as that. Or we might not get a human body in the next life. We may become something else. So even this Mexican guy, Luis Minero, is talking about subtle body. And they talk about chakras in the quantum university. There's actually a lot of similarity between quantum physics and Vedic sciences. This lady even talks about spiritual body or subtle body. There's so much to know, so much to learn. Any other questions? Okay, so let's do 1 or 2 verses of Bhagavad Gita and then you can go home. You're probably already at home. Tasmadasaktah satatam
तस्मादसक्तः सततं
karyam karma samacharam
कार्यं कर्म समाचर
asakto hi acharan karma
असक्तो
असक्तो
हि
हि
आचरन्
आचरन्
कर्म
कर्म
paramapnoti purushah.
परम्
परमाप्नोति
आप्नोति
पुरुषः.
पुरुषः.
Therefore, without being attached to fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty. For working without attachment, one attains the supreme. So this is one way of achieving liberation. This is called karma yoga, through not being attached to the fruits of action. So if you go work in a company, then you give all of your money away to a temple in charity. That is karma yoga. Then you'll ask your question, then why should I work? That is the point Krishna will come to later. He says, what's the point of working in the material world? Just work for me and you'll come to me. Initially he says, you work, but you donate away whatever you earn. And then he says, for me, please go on mute. So if you go to Bhagavad Gita chapter 12, Krishna gives you an ascending ladder of devotion. First he says, just fix your mind upon me. If you cannot fix your mind, then follow the principles of Bhakti Yoga. If you cannot practice regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then work for me, Krishna. And then if you're unable to work in this consciousness, give up the results. That is Karma Yoga. So you work outside in Amazon and you give your income to farm community, like Shesh Dev is going to do now. They're going to start a farm community in Dallas, Texas. Sridhar Sham Prabhu is planning to start a farm community. Did you know that, Shesh?
Yeah, Prabhuji, we keep talking every week when we meet our Bhakti Viksha. He told me
He's
3 o'clock that.
now. He's going and searching for the farms.
Yes.
Right?
A
So
lot of.
you cannot work in direct consciousness of Krishna. You give your results to doing something like that, right? Especially your company stock is at 2,500 right now. So even if you have 10 stocks, that's a lot of
Prabhuji, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Should we have to give up even the spiritual fruits of a spiritual devotion also? Like kind
No,
of that is also an activity.
No. Fruits of spiritual devotion will never be taken away from you. That belongs to your soul. That is not your bodily property. That's your soul property.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's write that down. Property of the body versus property of the soul. Right? This is why we foolishly live in this material world. Right? Because we think bodily property is everything. Like, my brother is also on the conference call. Venkatesh is my brother, actually. So we have a home in Hyderabad. He has a home in Birmingham. I have a home in Seattle. So we have all these properties, right? So we get attached to these properties. But our real property is the spiritual property. Spiritual property belongs to the soul, can never be taken away. Whereas material property, exact opposite. Yeah. What is material property?
Wealth, assets.
Material property is defined as everything you
Belongs to the body. Belongs to the body, or it's a material things.
belongs to God. Everything you will leave here. Yeah, it's everything that we leave here. When we leave, when we die, nothing will be taken with us. Spiritual properties belongs to the soul, can never be taken away.
Even the subtle body also, which comprises of mind, intelligence, and false ego, also will be left alone.
Accumulates over lifetime. Yeah, the mind, intelligence, and false ego is also spiritual property. So yeah, there's a lot. If you just do Jnana Yoga, that's not sufficient, Rajalakshmi. You have to do this Bhakti Yoga. Otherwise, your spiritual bank balance won't. So this is bank balance this is bank balance over.
But again, mind, intelligence, and false ego comes along with the subtle body only, but it's still a body only, right? So, which means it should be.
Yeah, but it comes with you for life after life till you get liberated.
Like just like a Sanchita karma, or
Sanchita karma.
yeah.
Sanchita karma, you will take one life of Brahma, which is 2000 yuga cycles to burn. So there's so much karma that we carry right now. How will it go away? It won't go away. That's why we have to surrender to Krishna. Otherwise, even if you do some feel good worship like Sai Baba or Nityananda, there's so many gurus, right? They're all feel good gurus, or Osho, Rajneesh, or one of the other guys is now becoming very famous. What's his name? The Punjabi guy with a long beard. Anyway, so you'll find a lot of people. That is not sufficient, actually. That will be feel good. Like you'll feel very nice. You'll feel very blissful. But what is happening to your karma? Your karma is still there. You have to get rid of that karma also. Actually, that karma is also your material property. You have to leave it here. Karma. Leave it here.
Just like I remember when I was little, like Karna was when Krishna asked to at the end of his death, during Karna's death, he will ask for his merits, to sacrifice his merits to
Yes.
Krishna, and which Karna will do that also, and so Krishna will take Karna's merits also, like punyam, right? So that also he will take along. It's a sacrifice of that.
Yeah, there are so many kinds of sacrifices. That's a whole other topic. But right now I'm sticking to just the basics here. That's a very advanced topic. So if you cannot...
But both sacrifice and renunciation are the same, right? Sacrifice and renunciation both are the same, have the same meaning.
So for next time, okay? Let's go through this. So if you cannot practice Bhakti Yoga, then work for me. And then if you're unable to work for Krishna, then you work outside and give your results, right? And if you cannot even do that, you're like very basic level, engage in Jnana. So Jnana is the lowest level. But Jnana is a good step, right? Because without the Jnana step, you cannot work your way up to these other standards. Okay, so that is that. There's a lot of information. Now let's chant Hare Krishna. Repeat after me. Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Yadvaita Gadadhara,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama